Hello, and let's just adjust you a little bit. Hello, and welcome to the In the Dark version of channeling, because I want to. I've been sitting here looking at the flames of my fire burning over there, not in my mind, and I've just got a profound realization in my mind that when I was thinking about the future and the past, that what I was getting projected to me literally a few minutes ago was that there is no future. There is no future. Because it's kind of like an apple growing. You see it from the inside, sort of growing outwards and outwards and outwards. And if you were, say, in time motion, videoing this and speeding it up, you would see that there is no future, that it can be seen in by bigger eyes such as me, but eventually it gets there. It knows where it's going. It's getting bigger. But like the whole earth, or whole matter and everything in it, I think that basically there is no future. It's physical, and there is no sort of, when I say there is no future, there is no predicted future. Nothing that can be precisely predicted, but it's not there yet. It doesn't exist. The future does not exist yet at all. Now, people may argue and say that it's on a different dimension, but why is it there? You know, I think there's an aspect of it being a different dimension, of a different thought form, that the future is out there in a different thought form, you know, and that's probably what makes the world work. I literally just got then. I might have to close my eyes to this, allow my guide to come through, but what I'm telling you is that there is no predicted future ahead of us. There is no prediction of a predicted event that is going to take place. It does not exist yet at all. Only in a slight thought form matter. It is made into a tangible object in the distant future that we are not able to access yet. Although 5 seconds from now you would be in the future, and thus you are in the future here, because that was 5 seconds ago. You see, time is a relatively indestructible method process of enabling us to go and enhance our psychic abilities into awareness and consciousness. You see, around us is made by the most spectacular energy there is. Time, the present time, from the moment you start to the moment you end. But as soon as you end, and you have a break from whatever you were doing because of that event, it will be like a new one, because you don't carry the physicalness of the same experience, because it is in the past. The same with the future. Your whole life ahead of you is there in a concept in your mind, in order for you to go forward and to really conceptualize this moment in time that we have here before us. What I'm trying to make you understand here is that the ideas and processes that you project within your mind are being projected like a movie. That movie is not real. It is only a copy. It is only a thought process put onto a device, which is then projected out into the reality that you live in. But you cannot interact with it, play with it. It is only a recording. It has only happened. The future is much like that. You have the ideas conceptualized into your mind from subconscious and conscious and higher self and lower self aspects that believe this is the calculation, the conclusion and the calculation put together in order for this event to be flown into. You see, when you put a cookie dough into a mold, it has to be something. So it has to go into a mold to be something. The same with the future events that will take place and are taking place right now, because literally 2 seconds ago that happened, and so you are going into time. Your projections of thought of the future are then put into a shape which allows this current time, this present time, to mold into. Every milliseconds. Tiny, because everything can happen so slowly and then really fast in time. Big snippets of time, seconds to half a minute to hours, everything. I'm talking about the whole time structure allowed here before your eyes. Because now you have probably gone into this film for about 5 minutes, and maybe 49 seconds. So, here we have our life. We have this dimension that we're living in, communicating and being one with nature. We are here for a purpose. Even if you are questioning the purpose that you are in, you were meant to go through that experience anyway. Everything happens for a reason, as people say, but it does. You're in the right place at the right time, all the time, because you are the one that creates your future. You are the one that has to walk into it, like the mold. It fits like a glove. It just feels right in every moment that you are doing something. If you're flowing into this whole structure around you, and you flow into it, you flow into the shape of the future projections of where your body is going to be, left or right, fluent, just one with everything together in oneness in order to grow and expand. It's all about expansion. Nothing grows inwards, does it? You know, you deflate when it's rotting or is old. But that's not the nature of spirit. Spirit is just energy, consciousness. It never dies. Physical reality around you also. It's the same thing. It's growing, expanding. Just the molecular structure of it seems to and appears to stay the same into a certain time period. But let me assure you that all matter around you right now is molding into the future occurrence that lays before you. You see, you live in a world of elements, and you as an element, you are a spirit, a consciousness, which is a very different element in the world. All around you is earth, air, fire, water, wood, metal, and everything like that. It's all around you. It's different particles, the processes, the equations of processes of chemicals put together in order to create the flame, the spark, the drip, the drop, the air, the gust of wind, and everything like that. It's got a code that it knows what to grow into, like the DNA, just like the DNA of human matter, human physical body matter. DNA that is a blueprint, and still the future occurrence yet to come